everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a little review of Cuyana's small System Zipper Tote and compare it to Cuyana's System Tote, the 13-inch tote bag. Alright, so first up, let's talk about Cuyana's small System Zipper Tote. This is a part of their System Tote collection. They have large totes, 13-inch laptop size and 16-inch laptop sizes. They have them with the zipper on the top and without the zipper. Then they have the small system totes. They have mini system totes. So there are a bunch of different sizes and varieties to choose from. They're called the system totes because inside we have these snaps that you can attach pouches to that Cuyana sells separately. So there's a lot of different add-ons that you can put to keep everything organized in these totes, even the small sizes. So I'm very lucky that Cuyana gifted this tote to me so that I could review, but I'm giving you my unbiased opinions about what totes work for me, what I like about these bags, and what I don't like about these bags. All right, first up, let's take a look at this small, cute bag. I would say this is the perfect, like, everyday size bag for me when I'm just like running errands. I don't need to carry a lot, but I just need like my essentials, but it's not so small that like you can't fit anything in. I think this is a great size, and this is probably what I would use most often when I'm out and about. So I don't think you can go wrong with this size unless you need to carry a laptop. The laptop will not fit in this size, but that's a different story. We'll talk about the larger tote later. What I really liked about this size and this style particularly is that it comes with the crossbody strap. Obviously this size here, these handles are not for over the shoulder. So you need this strap if you like crossbody bags. This is just for holding. I can, fit it over my wrist, but it's not going over your shoulder. With my other system tote, it did not come with a crossbody strap. You had to buy that separately. So I really appreciate that they have included it with this bag. And at first I thought this was the wide strap, which you can buy separately and add it to any of your Cuyana bags. But this is actually a little bit smaller than the wide strap. I looked at the measurements online, and this is like 1.4, I think, and the wide strap is maybe 2 inches. So it is a little bit smaller, and I actually really love this size. I think it's perfect. It's like not too thick and not too thin. And I think I'm going to use this strap with my larger bag as well. And I don't think you can buy this size separately on their website. I think it only comes with this bag, which I thought was interesting. It comes in core colors, and then there's also some limited edition colors. I think they just released a cherry color, which is like a burgundy, which is beautiful for fall. If I was choosing now for the upcoming fall season, I would probably go with that one. But the cappuccino is also just a great all-around neutral. This is going to go with tons of outfits. And of course, it's made from Cuyana's high-quality leather. Their leather is really, it's thick and sturdy. And I love the pebbled leather because it's really easy to keep clean. You can just wipe off spots with some water and it's fine. I mean, I think you can be pretty rough with these bags and it's not going to ruin it. Like, I'm super rough with my bags. I just kind of throw them around. But they still look good. A little bit more about the strap. It is removable. So you can carry it just like this without the strap. You could also just tuck the strap into the bag if you don't want it to show. The strap is adjustable. So it has 11 adjustable holes, which I think is really great for adjustability. Right now, just in the middle, but you can make it shorter and you can make it longer. The lobster clasps go on really easily to the little rings that are attached to the bag. I think this is a great length for me. Just the middle hole works really well. Other details of this small zipper system tote is, of course, it has the zipper on the top, so it will keep your items secure like that, which I think is great. My larger system tote does not have the zipper, so I think this is a nice option to have when I want to keep things a little bit more secure. It also has a flat pocket, just an open flat pocket where you can put little things. I usually put like a lip gloss in there. You could put like your cards in there, maybe a really slim wallet. The other side just has snaps on it to attach another pouch or something that you want. And then it has a key ring snap thingy, not sure what you call it. So you put your keys in there and then snap it closed and you'll be able to have access. You could also put like a little keychain of your hand sanitizer in here, you know, anything that has a little loop, you can secure it here. All right, so what can I fit in the small zipper system tote? Here's my 13-inch laptop, so you can see that it is not really gonna fit. It's in the Cuyana laptop sleeve. Unless you put it like this, and then you'd have to use the crossbody strap to, you know, carry it around. So not the most secure, but what I carry on a regular basis would be my pouch filled with all the stuff that I need, lip glosses, hand lotions, anything small that I don't want to lose in the bottom of my purse. I keep everything in a little pouch so that I can easily move all the stuff from one bag to the other because I do switch out my bags pretty often. This is where the system tote is interesting because you can buy one of Cuyana's pouches and have it snapped into the bag here, which keeps it more secure. So that's what's really great. I don't have one of those pouches from Cuyana yet, but I love the idea of having a removable pouch from Cuyana in leather that I could switch from bag to bag. This one is from Cezanne and I've spilled coffee on it, so it's not the most attractive right now. So I might upgrade to a Cuyana pouch at some point, but I'll just slip that in there. Then we've got a wallet, sunglasses, a planner, or notebook or book or anything like that. Here's just another pouch and then like a cell phone. Like it does fit all of that stuff. It's kind of just, you know, crammed in there. Does fit all of your essentials, so that's great. Okay, now for the downside of this bag and the Cuyana bags in general. I do think that they're a little heavy. Like this does feel pretty heavy to me. I think I weighed it and it was 5 pounds, which isn't bad, I guess, but it is pretty heavy to just like carry on your hand or your wrist. I do think you need a crossbody strap if you're gonna put this much stuff in it, because I feel like this bag by itself, without anything in it, is already kind of heavy for a bag. Like the leather is just really thick and sturdy. So I really appreciate that it comes with the crossbody because I think that you do need it to feel comfortable carrying around this bag with all this stuff in it. However, this size is definitely lighter than the larger bag I have. Obviously, when this is filled up, it feels really heavy. This one does not come with a crossbody strap, so I've been just having to carry it on my shoulder, and it does get pretty uncomfortable. So I'm glad that I have this because now I will just take this strap off and put it on this and use that as a crossbody strap. That's another great thing about the Cuyana systems is you can mix and match the leather, the color. You don't have to go with all green accessories in here. You could mix it up with a cappuccino or any other color that you wish. So I think this cappuccino strap will still look fine on this dark green color that I have. Now I will show you the Cuyana System Tote, 13 inches. I got this maybe last year. It was gifted to me as well. So I've had some time to use it. So I will be able to give you my honest thoughts. This is a little bit different because this is not a zipper style tote. They do sell the System Tote 13 inches with a zipper, so that would probably be more similar to this, although I don't think that one comes with a strap either. I think the only one that comes with a strap is maybe this small one. So this is a pretty simple bag. It has one flat pocket that's attached, the same as the small tote. You could just fit, like, I have a pen in there, some lip gloss, a flat wallet, and that is attached so you can't remove it. But then it also has the snap closures on the sides here, which you can use to attach pouches and other things. And then it has the hooks on the side for a crossbody strap, although it doesn't come with one. And then that is about it for the inside. It doesn't have any other zippered pouches. It doesn't have that key ring that the small tote has. The handle is larger, so you can put this over your shoulder. But like I said, when you fill it up, it does get really uncomfortable on my shoulder. It is pretty heavy. So I would prefer to wear this with a crossbody strap. And I would say that you need a wider strap for this because it's so heavy. I feel like the thin strap that they offer would be too thin, and I just feel like it would like really cut into my shoulder. I think the wider strap is better for like weight distribution, and I think it will be more comfortable. Plus the size of the bag is larger, so the larger strap I think would be a better balance for this bag. But just like the small tote, this one is made from the same pebbled leather. It's really sturdy. It's easy to keep clean. I have like a little mark on here, but like I can just rub it off and it disappears. So super easy to keep clean. One of the accessories that you can add to this tote is the laptop bag. And I will carry my laptop in this pouch and move it to different bags as well. So, you know, you don't just have to use it with Cuyana System Totes. But what it does is it has snaps on the side. So what you do is unsnap it, and then you can snap it to the inside of the bag that's right below, to the snap that's right below the little D-rings. You do that on both sides, and that will keep it more secure and also kind of add a divider to the bag so you can sort of have, you know, two different sections here. You can also close this bag with the snaps to keep it a little bit more closed, so I'll do that. So there we go. It's not zippered, but there is a closure. You can fit more in this bag. Like I said, the laptop fits perfectly. My 13-inch laptop. Then I'll add, you know, the same stuff I had in my smaller bag, really. So the only difference is, you know, you can fit your laptop in this bag, and then everything else fits in really easily. All the essentials. Everything that I can fit in the small pouch, I can fit in this. Now, that does make it really heavy. So this is probably like 9 or 10 pounds, which is really heavy. I don't know. I don't feel like my other tote bags end up being this heavy. So that's the downside to this. That's why I really think if you're gonna get this bag, you need to get it with the crossbody strap. It's still heavy, but there's a little bit more weight distribution, so I feel like it's easier to carry, because putting it over my shoulder is just a little too much. That is the downside to this bag. Honestly, for day to day, I would prefer wearing this one. If you really need, like for work, you need to carry your laptop, you're gonna have to go with the larger one. But I would try to keep the other accessories inside to a minimum. And that's that's the problem with this bag. I feel like you can add all of their other leather accessories like the pouches and the laptop sleeve, but the leather is just adds more weight to it because it's all that thick Cuyana leather, and I feel like that just adds to the extra weight. So, you know, that's why I was okay with adding like this fabric pouch, because it's just lighter in general than like a thick leather pouch. So that's the downside with adding like more of the leather accessories to these system totes. It just makes it even more heavy. So yeah, I think these are both beautiful bags. If you have one of these already, let me know your thoughts on it because I'm curious about what other people think. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, or you can find me on Instagram at jeansinateacup or on my blog jeansinateacup.com. So I hope to see you over there. Bye.